Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Titans, coming up next.
After 272 regular season games, 12 playoff games, one last one on the NFL calendar happens tonight as EA Sports welcomes you to the Super Bowl. One game remains to crown a champion. It's the AFC champion Tennessee Titans and the champions of the NFC, the Philadelphia Eagles. After all the hype, it's finally time for football. It's Super Bowl Sunday. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10.
Let's go.
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. To the right side here, pass is caught. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and good for the first down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown Titans. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Titans are off and running here in the Super Bowl. They lead 7-0. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts. First carry for Saquon Barkley.
He admitted to us the other day, Mike, that he started to feel a little anxious as game day approached. I think that's normal. Winning the NFC, that's one thing. This is the type of stage that can take your legacy to a whole nother level if you're able to come out on top. But in order to make that happen, he's going to have to put those nerves behind him as soon as possible. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in an early hole because you just couldn't settle down. If he's able to remain calm, play his game, this team's going to have a great chance to end this night as world champs.
Third and short, and Hurts will throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So they come to the line for a first down and 10. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. On play after, Hurts. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. What can they do here? This is third and forever. Throwing is Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
The Titans offense ready now for their second drive. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here. As they begin this drive, first and 10. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, like, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily...
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill receive. That is second touchdown of this Super Bowl. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Eagles offense ready to take over for their second possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so time is now. Got to get that rally going. It's stopped for first and 10. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And will move this ball way down into the red zone inside the 20-yard line. A first down throw for Hurts. Nowhere to get away. He's going to go down.
That's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in second and long. You can catch your breath and the opportunity to get...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point.
Check. Alert. Hey, check that.
It's up and good. And the Eagles are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out. Looking for Hill. And that is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. This throw right side is caught by Hill. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Back to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And this will be incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill there. And that will lead to a second down.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. He's going to try it here again. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. So Chase McLaughlin will come in and making this a 61-yard attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's a handoff to Barkley. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. Second and 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Set.
On third down, here's Hurts. In middle, and he's got Brown. Second reception of this Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Great, set.
Looks like a design run. Hurts has it, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
Set.
Hurts working in the pistol. Looking right side. He's got a receiver. It's Smith. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Set.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Back for more on Super Bowl Sunday after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Now Hurts going to run this one himself. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. Task a bit tougher as they face second and goal. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On fourth down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This from 40 yards out. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
The break, the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. He'll look deep here for Burks. That is brought in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we are at halftime, and both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Two quarters left in the NFL season as we decide a champion. Back underway here at the Super Bowl. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Look him up on a second down and 8. A run with Barkley. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We're trying to pick this up on third and 8. To throw is Hurts. He'll try to run for it.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Hurts finding Smith and an Eagle. First down.
set.
He'll drop to throw. Quick throw here is complete. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Great, set.
Now Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down.
Great, set.
Front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Great, set. Set.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Great, set.
Now it's Hurts. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Now Hurts looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. He is in. Touchdown, Eagles. That is 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. And he's fighting to get free. A lot of work there for a gain of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. Pass over the middle, but it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to have a Titans first down. They pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. The gain is 18. Back to the air one more time. He's going to take a shot down the field. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He's got it. That's first. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
And he will score. Tyreek Hill, touchdown Titans. With that, he ties the Super Bowl record, his third touchdown of the night. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Shaheed now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch that.
Got it. The tight end comes in motion.
Don't touch.
Hurts going to hold on to this one. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. 1 quarter. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Don't touch.
To throw, Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Don't touch that.
Out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Once again, it's Barkley. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. Back to throw here to begin the drop. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. They'll run with Spears. Line of scrimmage, no gain here.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hacks to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
Here we go, shot.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. It's Hill. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. Lorenzo now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And Good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's fourth down. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. And that is incomplete. They had a sure 3 points there, but they got a little greedy, went with the fake, and they'll get no points and turn it over on downs. They'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now, 2nd and 4. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Hurts will try it again. The middle, and he's got Brown. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great.
To the air again. Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hurts now on 3rd and 2. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short. Now the Eagles will use the last of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They send the tight end in motion. A run with Barkley. Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. The Titans have got it.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind. And let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory. And after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
And the Titans have done it. They are your Super Bowl champions.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Choose the team you want to start your franchise with. Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what role you want to run the show as, a coach or an owner. Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from Indy. Starting from the 5. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Richardson throwing to start out. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Richardson. Caught by the tight end, in that corner. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Taylor scores, touchdown Indy. The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Gay with the point after. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
And the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. They motion a receiver left. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and they almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense, what credit is due.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Making a stop that time, Nick Cross. 3rd and just 2 to go. To throw, here's Nix. That finds Vele, complete. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos finish off their opening drive. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts with their offense out, their 2nd drive coming up. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Finds him on the crossing route. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Head.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Check go.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete. Makes it
Go.
2nd and 10 at the 20.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Here's Smith on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he'll get them enough for a first down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Another run for Williams. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Here's the long back on the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another carry for him. And he gets him around 6 there. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. This from 48 on the left hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make.
Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wilson. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So march it forward after they accept the penalty. Got to get out of their own way here as they're backed up, 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap for Wilson. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. One after tries good by Lutz. And the Broncos tie things up at 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Colts offense set to head out. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Ooh, almost to throw the costume. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Let's go.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Colts going to kick this away now on 4th, and it's Rigoberto Sanchez. Oh, and they fake it. This is caught. And the fake works to perfection. 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
Broncos 14. Next play to kick off for the Colts.
Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Denver set to take the field on offense. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys, friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
We're at the 2-minute warning of a high-scoring game so far. My goodness. The Broncos pushing for points. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Wilson now from the gun. Finds his running back, Andrikes. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Colts pick it up. Officials signaling for a timeout. It's taken by the offense.
Let's go now.
Throwing now, following the turnover. Taking a deep shot here. Big game downfield. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Okay, they have the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Broncos and running back Andrikes back out now. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Wilson to throw it. Caught quickly on the slant. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Here we go, set.
Throwing is Wilson. This finds Franklin. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brought down by Rodney Thomas. From the 47. Able to get it to Franklin. And they make the tackle at the 38.
Got it. Ready?
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. And he could have a free play here. Got his target, it's Estime. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside, defense.
Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty.
Here we go.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. A bit jumpy across the way there, and that halves the distance ahead of him on 1st down. And he's got a free play here. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away.
Offside, defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. He fields it from the 8. And he'll be just shy of getting to at least the 20. Bit of a short return as he's out of the 19. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. They're up by 7. We'll see if they choose to just rest on that going into halftime.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing.
Breaks through, and he might break away. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Gay to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Broncos taking the field for the final time in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he's tackled with markers down. This one
Offside.
should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. A 1st and 5 to begin this drive following the penalty. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Short pass ball. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain
Offside.
possession.
Defense.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Looking to throw. That's into the hands of Franklin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, 50. Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it! And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Sorry, Coach. We'll catch up with you after this one. We're jumping past halftime and getting right back to the start of the second half. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. This set it down starts with an option right. He loses the football. And it's a turnover. The defense has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Here we go.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for a Colts.
Back to throw now. Forced out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
Throwing from the gun. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
3rd and 4 coming up now. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, that looked like a pick for a second, but it hits the end zone grass. They are very fortunate to get this one back, but now they've got 4th down. Here's Matt Gay for the Colts field goal. The tight end gets it on the fake. And they'll bring him down. The fake does not work. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Brought down by Rodney Thomas. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They give it to him again.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. That's caught for the 1st. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down. Play action. It's Wilson. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Ready? Go!
Wilson with it on 1st. And the Colts get to him. He goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Ready?
Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A 9-yard gain, but that still sets him up with a 3rd and 12. Here's Wilson to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go, set!
Shotgun snap for Wilson. Into traffic, complete. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, set! Cut up!
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
So they'll have some time to prepare. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos now within one score in the fourth. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Broncos 28.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
They're going play action. Gets this to Woods. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
He's got it inside the 25. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league.
The Broncos never afraid to challenge calls, Brock, and they've got that red flag out
Previous
there.
play is under review.
So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it? So not only do they not get the result that they wanted, but they're going to lose what could be a very valuable timeout too. Set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. He's in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Gay to add the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Here's Gay now to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Broncos are out for another look alongside QB Zach Wilson. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of... Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Ready? Set up!
Wilson now from the gun. They left him wide open. It's complete. And he's out of bounds past midfield. They'll get 18 yards there. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go!
On 1st down, it's Wilson. Wow, wide open here, complete. All the way, touchdown Denver! The Broncos now within 1 score in the 4th. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. Yeah. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point try now from Lutz. Pressure off left, and it's blocked!
Well, that block is pivotal right there. Now that offense is going to have to get back on the field the next time, and they know that they're going to have to go down and get that two-point conversion. Impact plays, Kate. That's what I call these in special teams. Huge impact plays when you help your defense so dramatically and you put so much pressure on that offense the next time they get the ball.
Return's looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. To start this drive. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down. The Colts pick up the win in this one. And they're off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the current pick has been traded. We have a trade alert. This pick has been traded. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade.
Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason.
On the ready.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The tight end, Ertz, in motion. On the ground for the first time. Here comes Jonathan Taylor.
All together.
Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long.
To determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential. Your ability to protect the ball and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball.
Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it.
Here we go. Here we go. Check out.
On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. The defense stringing him out. No gain back to the original line of scrimmage. They'll throw out of the gun. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. That is caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 76 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. They get the job done.
Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. He's going to keep it himself. The Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
On play action, Richardson. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. To the left side, that's And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8. From the gun, Richardson. He'll take a deep shot for down. And that is incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense.
Let's go now.
A second down throw for Richardson. That is caught downfield by Pierce. And he will.
Go.
Here's Richardson. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Here we go.
They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the... Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That one complete to Pierce. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20.
Here we go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
There's to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm not sure if it's this big lead or if it's just this second half pressure getting to him, but that's just a careless throw by the quarterback. And don't let this lead fool you. Throws like that can change this game in an instant. And this defense knows they gave him one and they let him off the hook. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike, living in these 3rd and long situations.
Now, how about this? It's a fake. That is down the field and caught. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41.
Go!
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
On 2nd down, Richardson. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there. And that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Richardson. To the goal line and in. Alec Pierce. Touchdown, Indianapolis. That his second touchdown tonight. Ready? First and 10. Ready? Richardson will give it to Taylor. Trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but he's shoved out of bounds and probably loses a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a toss, running left, it's Taylor. Oh, yeah. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Colts first down.
And the Colts first down.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. Defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they're dropping behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
This ball carrier just didn't want to go down. And this defense, they had to throw everything they had at him, Mike. He just kept fighting and fighting. But finally, when they were able to get him on the ground, they were able to do it for a loss.
The second down throw is incomplete. 3rd and long. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. The Colts about to kick this one away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. Take it in, back at his own 12. Oh, looked like he gave it a seam. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this.
Here we go. Go!
They go right back to Taylor. Able to break a tackle as he powers forward 4 yards. What can they throw? Richardson. And that is incomplete.
into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on.
So this one, a win for the visiting Colts, as they start things out with a victory here in the first week of this preseason.